Hey everyone, it's Commander Savannah. So I'm back with Fallout New Vegas. This is now part 13. So I hope that's right. I think it is. It is. The fact that I have to check. I didn't play at all last week. So anyway, we are going to report in with Jason Bright. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going to happen next.
Is the way clear?
The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Yep. Okay. Oh! What a quick outfit change. I think I'm going to do a poll on this for my channel, but I know you can, quote, quote, kind of have a more peaceful resolution with the night can. I always just go in guns blazing. Or in this case, my club whacking. But I don't know of anybody that ever did it. And I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just, Oh. I mean, they were so brisk and now we're chill. All
Yes.
right. Oh.
Jason will deliver us from the pain of this world.
I mean, this world has Boone. That's pretty cool. Do we just keep going down? I know there's a long hall that we go through. See, that's there. Yeah, it makes sense to follow the NPCs.
Hey there.
Ah. Oh, yeah, here we go. Silly me. Ah, goodness. Here we are. Here we are. Is there anything of interest? I mean, again, a lot of parts. Jason kicked it into high gear. What's the... Okay, I guess it's just there. So that's our quick way out. Alright. Talk to me, Jason.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Are you seriously going to make your great journey on those rockets?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
I do not believe anything we say would change their mind anyway. However, those rockets will convey you and your flock straight into the ground.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the Great Journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the Great Journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
I mean, Chris isn't gonna... So you're going to leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
So here's the thing. I mean, Chris, in a sense, has found a home with them. So I kind of get not trying to... I mean, he's not listening to them. Although at the same time, I brought up earlier in a prior episode of this. But even without mirrors, I mean, just look at your skin. Smooth skin. It's not... Anywho. Yeah, I don't... I mean, it is my business. I'm a part of this. This bothers me, but at the same time, I don't really like any of these choices necessarily. Just, I mean, I don't like saying they've been using Chris. It's, again, I feel like if I feel as if you say this, he'll just mention it's a part of the whole vision, which, whatever. I mean, I am also upset as he thinks he's going with them. He's totally getting left behind. Wow, you really pulled the wool over his eyes.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will to which I must submit.
Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
I mean, going in that room alone would definitely make him one of them if he survives.
Hey.
You. Yeah, hi, Chris.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
So the Great Journey will use those rockets?
Obviously. It's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. Soon they'll take us to the far beyond. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science. But Jason is certain, and I believe in Jason.
What do you do here? I mean, we know, but again, we'll just...
I'm the Phlox resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
Isn't he curious? Why don't they let you work down on the launch pad?
When I joined the flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
The radiation down there would kill you, Chris, because you're human.
I thought we were past all that, Smoothskin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversom won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversom. You're neurotic.
You left your vault because you were going
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster!
Oh my god, I snorted. Yeah, no. Yeah. Honey, you're no monster. You're cute. Why, I could just about eat you up.
Stop making fun of me. But you're telling the truth, aren't you? Oh no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My god, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke.
That's not the right answer. I mean, even though he wouldn't listen to them when they tried explaining he was human. And at this point, I feel as if he would have bonded with them. I mean, they used him to their benefit, but it wasn't necessarily inherently malicious. It just kind of worked out. I mean, they tried to tell him he could have left, but he was convinced himself. So that's kind of on him. That'd be murder, Chris. And you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
I was gonna say, you work on rockets. No, I don't think you're stupid. This is such a rash, horrendous conclusion you have come up with. Yeah. It's not a matter of smarts. You'd never forgive yourself.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
Yeah, I mean, Jason even said, if he could, but, there's no way he's gonna survive. They'd take you if they could, Chris, but you'd die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
They're going to revere you as a saint, Chris.
So I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're
so,
alright.
You want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
I don't think he would be the best companion. There's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak. Are you ready to get started? Those rockets aren't going to launch themselves.
How can
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I'll track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
Can you give me any tips for my current
Repcon has
task?
been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
We can only do one at a time? Is that how this is? Okay.
Later.
We can't accept both, go do both, and then... Or
Have you found the
Hold on.
components we discussed?
Actually, I'd like to help with something
Alright.
else. Okay, never mind. So, oh gosh, this is gonna be back and forth. Okay.
Come on in. I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie May passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel. It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
Could you imagine? Have y'all done this? I'm not going to. That's right. Remember the story he told us and the kids decided to drink them? Although,
Come back soon now.
I have another solution. But really quick, we're going to check out our room. Oop. Sugar bombs! Oh. A teddy bear. Lots of alcohol. But we can actually go ahead and sleep now. Just sleep for a little bit. I'm actually gonna go ahead, so I have an idea. If this works like I remember. I'm gonna do a cut back, but we gotta take a little field trip. Yay, I'm all rested. Also, I'm gonna go through my inventory, so I will see you guys shortly.
I've got your back.
So you can just go to Milk and Ralph's, and the vending machine up there has plenty for you. So now we're gonna go back. So we can get the other part that he needs. Are we still able to... Oh, perfect. Alright, Chris.
Have you found the components we discussed?
What about these rocket souvenirs? The stuff inside glows.
Yes, that's Isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd start there. Later.
That I can do. Sorry, old lady Gibson.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Do you have any thrust control modules from Retcon in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
How about a discount of Max person? Yeah, that's a good point too. Since I don't have enough for either, we have to pay the full price. 500 caps it is. Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, I
So,
bet.
you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
What? I mean, she's old. Why do they call you Old Lady Gibson?
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed.
What do you know about Helios?
The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since. Happy to do it.
Have you found the components we discussed?
I found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
The rockets are set to go,
Yes.
right?
I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
Oh, goodness.
The rockets are ready, Jason. The great journey can begin. Good luck, I guess.
Hello.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hey. Hey.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, this is such an Oblivion moment. Okay, well, let's go finish it. This is insane. The console displays a wealth of information concerning the predicted trajectory of the rockets. What do you wish to do? Examine the navigation data further. Examining the trajectories a little further, it looks like the computer is set to take a non-optimal route to the specified destination. You surmise that with minor alterations, you can plot a course that will take them about 12.5% closer to their intended destination. Do you wish to alter the rocket's course? Yes, we are going to make the change. You modify the path of the rockets to land closer to their target. I want to look up the cinematic for when they crash into each other. It's just awful of me, but I'm so curious. Okay, this is absolutely insane, but here we go. That one looks like it definitely went off course. Alright, Novak likes us. Oh sweet, that was a lot of XP. Good luck to them. Manny. Oh, Chris! Chris, hello!
Welcome to Novak. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough. My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do. Thanks for telling me about this place.
Aww. Good for you, Chris.
Welcome to Novak.
Manny.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
The ghouls are no longer at Repcon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Now, about the man I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Where is Boulder
It's straight
City?
up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
That's all I needed
Hope
to
that
know.
helps. I owed you. Yeah, see ya.
Bye. Yay! Okay. Now, another step we can do is you can just go through his terminal as well, or you can just keep traveling. Or Google. Or whatever search engine you like. So, when I first played, though, I literally did all of the steps how you're supposed to. But it just makes the journey that much more intriguing when you get to the strip. So, let me remove my marker. Alright, Boulder City is that way. So I'm going to end this part here. Next, we're going to do a pit stop. We're going to check in at Camp Forlorn Hope right here. And we're going to check on the NCR and see what's happening there. So I hope you guys are having a great day, night, evening, what have you. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.